All right, well, hello, Shell Point. Here we are. We're out here at the site of the new Waterside Health Center, which we just received approval from our board of directors to proceed with the project. We are currently working on finalizing the financing and working on final construction plans. As I've mentioned before, we're waiting on the development order. Once we receive that final development order, and so far everything's looking great, we should have it later this month in June, and which will allow us to begin construction on the project in July. The project is a 26-month build project, and so we're really looking forward to building this new facility here at Shell Point. As a reminder, it's a 180-bed skilled nursing facility. 162 of the rooms are private rooms. There's 9 companion rooms. The building will also house the medical center, the pharmacy, rehab. There's a chapel, there's conference rooms, a bistro. So it's really going to be a great addition to Shell Point, and again, just another example of how this will improve your quality of life here. Another project I'd like to talk about is the Arts Center. So the Arts Center is progressing along very nicely. We're continue to go through the fiber optic cutoffs so we can relocate the fiber optic and get it out of the construction site so the guys can get in there and dig away and not cut off all our internet and TV. So those cutovers are going very well. We have one more cutover scheduled next Monday evening. It'll begin at 7 p.m. and should be wrapped up by 7 a.m. Really, this affects the landscape operations building, a little bit at the chiller plant, and the Eagles Preserve residence. So everyone else is in the clear, and again, they've gone extremely well, and no reason not to think this one won't as well. So that's that, and the Arts Center, then we'll start bringing in dirt for the Arts Center for the building pad within the next 2 weeks. So you'll see a lot of truckloads of dirt coming in. We've been doing a bunch of underground work, relocating pipes and whatnot, as we've mentioned before. So again, that project so far, so good, and moving right along on schedule. The other project we're getting ready to start is the Enclave, our new 35 homes in this new neighborhood, relocated right near the Arts Center. We're waiting on the development order for that. It looks like on that project there's another denial on the development order. We have not received the final comments, so we'll have to respond to those. So my projection for that is we would probably not start construction on the Enclave until August, because we do need that development order. With that project, the new cart barn and employee parking area next to the chiller plant is moving along. That will be complete by mid-July. That will allow us to get those trailers that are on the Enclave site off the site, and so when we do receive the development order, we can have free reign out there on the property, start digging the lakes and doing the site work we need to do. 3 other projects just want to talk about briefly today. One is the mid-rise renovation that we're getting ready to start. That we'll start the mid-rise buildings within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The first thing are the break room and the laundry rooms. Then we'll work on the first floor garage lobby. We are in for permit on that. We do need to get a permit for that part of the project. And then we'll move up to the corridors and the living spaces. So we're getting ready to crank that up. Those buildings will take several months each to complete. It is a rather large project, and we're going to start in the Turbine building again within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The Island Cafe renovation, we did receive the permit for that. The plan is to begin that project at the very beginning of July. Right now we have materials on order, and what we don't want to do is start the project too soon and then have to wait on materials to get here, and we have to stop construction and the guys have to demobilize and then come back. So we're going to start that project about the first week of July. We should begin, and all systems go there, and that will be probably about a 2.5 month project to complete. But having seen the plans and the renderings of the facility, I think you're going to be very, very happy with the new Island Cafe. And then the third project is the Sundial Lobby. We're getting ready to start that. That will also begin at the beginning of July. Again, materials on order, and we'll start renovating the Sundial lobby very soon. So that's just a brief update on what's happening here at Shell Point. Plenty going on day in, day out, and hope everyone has a great summer, and we'll catch up with you very soon.